Alright, what's going on, fellas? Just thought I'd wrap up my update videos. I know I've updated you on most, if not all, of the cold steel products I have, so I thought I'd do that with this one as well. Um, this particular video is going to be on the cold steel Blackthorn Shilleglagh, which is pretty much the little brother of the Blackthorn trio. It's 27 inches long, as you could see. I've actually, see if I can get up there real good. I've sawed off the nubs that came on here. Didn't really do a very good job. I used a handsaw. Um, I might use a Dremel to just kind of make things a little bit smoother. I wasn't sure how that would work on plastic, but I have been told that it is. I just might have to replace, like, certain bits and stuff like that if the plastic, because it's gonna melt and it's gonna get stuck in there, supposedly. I mean, yeah. But yeah, overall, I gotta be honest with you. This was kind of a novel. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Stay there. Don't jump up there. Good Lord. Midnight taught her to be an attention whore, apparently. But all right, moving forward. So um, I don't know if I had mentioned. Well, that's right. I did actually mention this in my last video uh, for the Blackthorn staff. This knob right here, it's they use some kind of an epoxy that just doesn't cut it. After a while, when you purchase it, just a heads up. After a while, it's gonna be actually loose enough for you to, like, this brown part is literally going to be easy for you to remove. I had to use Gorilla Glue to refasten it. So if you guys get this and you plan on actually using it for self-defense, you have been warned about that issue. But yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I bought this just to complete, because I mean, I already had the cane and the staff. I figured, well, let me just get the mini just to complete the whole collection. I gotta be honest with you, it was kind of, looking back, it was just kind of a pointless purchase, but I know that you guys do count on me to be the first to review polypropylene products, well, at least the walking sticks, their canes, stuff like that, and some of their clubs. Sorry, guys, allergies are kicking my ass. Um, so I went, for that reason, I got this one. It's mostly stayed in my house. Uh, there's really nothing I can do with it. Texas has pretty stringent laws regarding ownership and possession of clubs, which essentially mean you can have impact weapons in your house, your car, places you're welcome at, but you can't have them out and about in public. Maybe if I was just a little shorter, because this, you know, if this was about 2 inches longer, I could probably get away with using this as a cane. See, this is me, like, pressing all the way down. Maybe if I pretended to be really, really mobility impaired and I hunched over, but no. I did give one of these to my other grandma. Just she's like about 4'7" or so, so this was actually perfect for her to be a walking stick. Um, I did the same thing. I filed down the nubbies. There's one right here that I had to, well, this one I kept it, I guess for retention purposes, but on hers I had to sand it down real good, and there's a slight little raise right there that I had to use a handsaw, and I used just a good old fashioned large fixed blade to kind of whittle down the rest, and shoved a small rubber ferrule on there, and it's perfect for her as a cane. No one can ever question because she's like about that tall. So yeah. Overall, I really do like it. You know, it is nice looking. Whether you want to keep the nubs or not is entirely up to you. But if you do decide to cut down these nubs, um, I've heard mixed reports on how using a Dremel on here would work, but I think what was it that was yeah, the suggestion I got was to saw down as much of it as you could with a handsaw, and then use a Dremel to just kind of smooth everything out. Because this is it's a little more comfortable to grip, but like at certain angles, the edges do kind of hurt a little bit. Uh, but yeah, you let's see, it's saw down as much as you can with a handsaw, Dremel the rest, and then use a lighter to singe off like all of the little frills and stuff like that. Um, I actually am going to be modifying. I'm gonna put it to the test, but I'm gonna do that with the Blackthorn staff. I'm gonna modify it later on today, and we'll go ahead and see how that turns out. So yeah, overall, this is actually a very great weapon. You know, obviously the head is devastating on impact, but if you want to switch it around, you know, because it is a little bit lighter to wield, you know, tip up, and of course the knob, you know, makes for good retention if someone tries to take it from you. So it really just depends if you've maybe if you've got some pretty good laws in your state regarding the use of clubs. It's definitely something that you might want to look into. Um, and I guess that's really all I got to say about that. Peace out for now, fellas.